Yo, what up guys? Welcome in. Got another build today. Definitely not slacking this week. Let me fix this camera real quick. There we go. All right, today we're working on a build for the homie BlackJackZach. He had me put together a collage of all his favorite characters from the anime Yuyuhakusho. Classic anime from the 90s, you already know. Now, I'm going to show you guys the graphics, right? We basically had to stitch together, basically it's all the dudes. It's all the dudes in the anime, like, you know, like the main cast. Yeah, and then we also had to do a custom etched bottom panel as well. The foam, so we had to etch the foam as well. So we basically have the top, the sides, and the foam. Let me show you guys the graphics real quick. This is the top panel. So we have main characters. Let's see, hold on. Let me get the whole group going. I forgot all these dudes' names. Let's see. One second. Let me get this all set up. Okay, so obviously we have Yusuke over here, right? And then we have Karama. This is Hai. I forgot to say his name, Hai. And then we also have Kuwabara, this dude over here. So yeah, it's basically just like all the dudes from Yu Yu Hakusho, right? And then the side panels look like this. And it's just all the funny faces from these guys. Right, and then the foam, he wanted Botan for the foam, so we had to add Botan over here. And that's basically it, man. All right, let's get this moving. Gonna grab the side panels. Let me grab the artwork for it as well. Artwork over here. What's up, Slay? How are you, bro? Been a minute. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay busy, bro. Just, you know, this economy is not treating everybody well, so just trying to catch up on whoever needs anything. Just jump on those opportunities, man. What you been up to, fam? All right. I'm gonna start by peeling off. Uh-oh, hold on. I forgot to hit record on my my camera. Got to do a time lapse. There we go. Going to a family trip in New Mexico. Slay, I never been out your way. I never been out there before, so I don't even know what that's like. I think the closest I've ever been is like Texas. New Mexico, never been to. Okay. Get out of Texas for a few days. You know, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law just went to Texas for like a cheerleading competition. Their daughter's like into like competitive cheer. Yeah, they went out there. It was like they won national championships. Can you believe that? A squad from Jersey took out Texas. And I know like Texas is big into sports, man. Yeah, we're doing a Yuyuhakusho piece today, guys. We got all the dudes, Yu and the bros, and then we have Botan on the back. This piece was inspired by, you guys remember I did the Sailor Moon fight stick? It kind of went like mini viral on TikTok. This piece was inspired by that. I'll do another intro later when more people pour in. Hopefully everyone's having a good week so far, though. All right. All right, did I get all the pieces? Yep, okay. So that's good. I have to get some bolts. 2, 4, need 8 bolts. 6, 8 pairs of hex nuts. 2, 4, 6. Oop, I need one more set. 8. I also need the USB port screws, and that's gonna be this. Just getting everything ready. All the hardware. Leave that right there for us. I also need our buttons. Actually, I can do that. I can do that later. Let's focus on getting this artwork installed first. Okay. That's nice, man. I'm actually gonna go to take a little break next month. Getting the hell out of New Jersey, man. Smelly, dirty Jers. Okay, we have our 2 button side panels. I'm gonna get these going first. Work has just been blah. Ah, that sucks, man. You definitely need that break, man. Get the hell out of there, right? That's good. At least you got something to look forward to, bro. You know what I mean? That's like all the motivation that you need right there. Now we got Popsicle in here already. So we got Slay and Pop. What's up, Koali? Dude, Stream Avatars does not allow any freaking lurkers, man. People actually got feedback about that. They're like, hey, I just want to lurk. And, you know, I'm like, well. Where did my tool go? You definitely got exposed, bro. Dude, every day I lose my tools. Like, I just don't understand what happened to them. I don't ever move them. They stay in the same spot, like, all the time. Here we go. I need that. I need that guy. This is the best thing ever. This magnetizes your screwdrivers or demagnetizes them. But I always keep my tools magnetized because they could pick up screws and stuff. Godlike. Yeah, the tool goblin, right? Yo, what's up, Rex? Yo, what's good, fellas? We got Rex and Effects. Remember those guys? Remember Rump Shaker? All I wanna do is I'm a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. Remember that? That era was crazy. You know what, though? Yeah, I know we old, that's why. Virgo, too, he remembered that. He remembered that. Shit, he was in Rex and Effects. I'll just play it. Virgo was like, I'm Teddy. Oh my god. Rex and effects. All you young people don't know what's happening right now. You're like, what? What's a Rex and effect? Hey, Tokyo Bases, what's up? I am doing pretty good this morning. Didn't get much sleep last night, but for some reason I have some energy. Wifey hooked me up with some extra hours of sleep. Usually I have to drive my my daughter to school every morning because she has like super early start because she has like band. You know, she's like a band kid. So, and she's like in every band. Like, you know how there's like different types of like, there's like jazz band, and she's like in every band. So she has to go almost every day to band. So I have to wake up like super early. Hey, IC Modeling, what's going on? So we're doing a mixture of acrylic and 3D print and, you know, basically PLA today. IC Modeling. This is my product called the For the Dub Fightstick. So right now we're working with acrylic and obviously some paper for the artwork. And then you'll see some of the 3D printed bits a little bit later in the build. I could do the thug shaker. I don't even know what a thug shaker is, man. Is that I see, like, I don't know I don't know. I know like the old school New York dances, you know what I mean? I was a band kid. I understand the stress, brother. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Obviously you play bass, right? Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of music when I was younger. I wouldn't say I'm like a trained musician, but, you know, I learned how to produce. I can like fiddle my way around keys, you know what I mean? Yo, man, Rum Shaker. But you remember that era, guys? That era in hip hop. You know, the one distinct thing about that time in hip hop was that, like, dancing. Yeah, Rum Shaker. Remember Rum Shaker? Hey, Grandpa. If you guys remember that era in hip hop, like there were like crews had dancers. You know what I mean? That's missing in hip hop. Like, actually, you know what's wild is like these new kids, bro. When they go hang out, they don't go clubbing. They just the thing is like look Instagram good. Yo, they don't even dance. Like, barely any people dance anymore. They just roll up to the spot, like dress up to look Instagram good, and then like flex and take pictures and maybe get a drink here and there, but not really. It's crazy because like some of my friends own bars and stuff in New York City, and like they had to drastically change their business. They had to like make like photo spots. You know, there's like photo spots now at the clubs, or they could take like dope pictures and whatnot. Like, kids love that nowadays. They just want to flex on the gram. You know, they don't really care about dancing and like, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's not fun to them anymore. It's so weird. Like, what a different world we're in, bro. Okay, here we go. Let's get this panel all set. Grandpa says, "Hey, I have a question." Cool. I'll try to answer it. Keep it safe for stream and keep it on topic if you wouldn't mind. People live too much on the internet. It is true, man. Shit. I mean, I live on the internet, right? We're on the internet right now. No, well, hold on. Hip-hop is just rap, no street art, no b-boying, no DJing. You're talking about rap. No, I see. Okay, Bases, I'm gonna correct you on that one. My bad, because I'm a hip-hop nerd. Okay, so rap is just rap. You know what I mean? Hip-hop is all those four things. Like, the definition of hip-hop is MCing, b-boying, DJing, graffiti, right? So that's actually hip-hop. Rap, what we hear on the radio right now, is just rap. You know what I mean? And it's not even MCing. It's not even MCing anymore. Yeah, it's not a culture. Yep, you got it. You're absolutely right. absolutely right. I mean, like, I DJ. I'm a turntables battle DJ. You know, I've actually like placed nationally for like battling back in the day. That's where I got my name from, Phrase. You know, and obviously, actually, I got my name Phrase from writing graph. For that was my tag, and then I use that for my DJ name too. Yeah, no, I understand. But you know what? But like even back then, I'm talking about that very specific, like, I don't know. I guess it's like the, what's that era called? New Jack Swing era, right? Like the Teddy Riley infused like production. You know what I mean? That era was like, it was like about dancing and like moving and like going to the club and stuff like that, and all those joints. Like, we're talking about Rum Shaker because Rex came in and we're like Rex and Effects. We don't know how this conversation started. Rex came in and was like, doo 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 doo. All I wanna do is some zoom zoom. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Rum Shaker literally is like a dance track. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Got the front panel. It's looking kind of crispy. All right, we gotta do the USB panel right now, guys. Yeah, I used to do all them DJ battles and stuff. Okay, Grandpa says, I bought the Victrix Pro. Okay, I was wondering if you can create something for that version. I don't know what you mean by create, Grandpa. Are you talking about graphics, or are you talking about like doing like some addition to it, or define create? Also, the Victrix, if you're talking about artwork, you can't do anything besides vinyl. Dude, Pharrell really wrote Rum Shaker? I believe it. Dude, Pharrell's a damn genius, bro. Like, people just see Pharrell for like, you know, for what he looks like physically and like what they see on TV, but he's actually a genius. Like, you don't get to those levels. You don't get to those levels. Can you scratch some vinyls on stream someday? Yeah, let me see. Somewhere in my Insta here, I think I have a clip of me cutting it up somewhere. Definitely on my Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so Grandpa, regarding the Victrix, first of all, I only have the bandwidth at the moment to work on my own stuff. Because, you know, I make my own fight stick cases and stuff, so it would be really detrimental for me to work on other stuff when I should be really supporting my business. All right, here we go, guys. Let me turn the tunes down. Can I get this to refresh? That's my turntable stuff. Oh, classical. You don't really know I was like super into music, stuff like that. What kind of music I listen to? Phrase, not hip hop. I listen to like soul shit, like a lot of soul stuff, a lot of stuff from the UK, stuff like that, man. I barely listen to hip hop. I listen to old hip hop. You know, classical. You know how we like compete for like in gaming? Like, I used to do that for like the DJ battle stuff. Yo, Lionel the God. Guys, if you guys don't know Lionel, you need to check yourself. If you're into this scene that we're into right now, you don't know Lionel Boo? UK fight mods? Let's go. All right, let me ask. Can you use the Glowforge to do etch graphics on the Victrix? Lino, so I think the issue is that I think it's a little too. I don't know if it will fit on the bed. Is what I'm trying to say. I've heard Omar. I'm more into like the female artists from the UK. I'll check that out though. That sounds pretty dope. I really like the Kaytranada sound. You know what I mean? Like the Kaytra is like the sound I always wanted to hear. It's like hip hop. It's like it's like so soulful. You know, mix of like. That's basically what I've graduated to in my old age. You still listen to Wu-Tang and Helter Skelter? Bro. A lot of people are stuck in that era. People my age are just like stuck. Like hard stuck, man. They don't want to listen to nothing else. Yeah, Nujabes, yeah. I listen to a lot of chill hop just to relax for... You know what I mean? Just to relax. I'll have it in the background. I listen to a lot of jazz too. Listen to a ton of jazz. I always got some Coltrane playing or some Miles, Charlie Parker, all that stuff, man. I listen to some new stuff, but 90s hip hop is in constant rotation. Yeah, I'm a huge Dilla fan. I got all the Dilla records, man. I mean, like his solo stuff I have all the Slum Village stuff. I have like most of the albums that he's produced, you know what I mean? Far Side, of course, like the stuff he did with Tip, with like the Tribe stuff. You know, I even got some of the rarer like Detroit only stuff, you know what I mean? We got like the Elzai projects, you know, like just the solo joints. Crazy, man. Yeah, Dilla's a god, man. He got that sound. That sound, man. That swing. Jackwagon, I see you, bro. Okay. Let's get these buttons installed. What do you guys think of the side so far? Let me show you guys on the screen. All right, so this is what we're building right now. The side panels. Yu Yu Hakusho is a theme. We got Yusuke plus the gang. Lilo's cover of Slum Village, Fall in Love is so good. Yeah. I love that sample, man. You know what's crazy? That same sample, it's in Madlib's album too. No, it's called The Red. It's like Dilla and Madlib, right? They did an album together. So dope, man. So it's like that the sample for The Red is actually the intro, right? And then after that intro for The Red, it goes into the Fall in Love, you know? Dun 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 dun. That joint. Oh my god. They repress all the Nujabes stuff? Bro, that is godlike. Yeah, I would like to get all that stuff too. Yeah, that's super dope, man. Okay, we are gonna prep this USB port really quick. Yo, some of these Nutric ports that I've been buying, some of them have hex bolts on them. I'm not complaining. I mean, I have the tool for it, but it's like an overhead. You're like, damn, I gotta bust out the hex bolt. I was skipping around Tower Records. Dude, they still have a Tower Records, man. When I used to do music, I remember one time our distribution company actually got our stuff into Tower Records, and I freaked out, bro. I was like, I went to Tower in Chicago. I was actually in Chicago. Shout out to my Chicago homies. Classico's in the house too. I was in Chicago, Tower Records. I saw a record in there. I was like bugging out. It was in New York as well, LA. It's crazy. I was like, I can't believe our record's in here. Yeah, Tower Records is crazy. Disc Union. I can't even tell you the last time I've been to a Tower Records. You remember, oh, anybody in the Bay Area? Bay Area homies? What's that? Amoeba? Amoeba's fire. That's like one of my favorite record stores ever. Amoeba Records in the Bay. It's on Haight, right? Is it on Haight? I forgot. No, it's not on Haight, but it's like in that area. There you go. Okay, we're gonna pop in the posts. Tower music as a music nerd is just overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, you have to think about it. It's a record store, of course, but it's also like, you know, it's like a library of music. Accidental Frog, I'm streaming a build right now, so I cannot help at the moment. I hope you don't expect me to drop everything I'm doing right now for my client, so I can help fix your lever. But you could. I have if it's a JLF, I have a tutorial video on how to clean it properly. If you watch that video, that might help. Just go like look me up, do jonyfraze JLF cleaning. But if it's not a JLF, then you're on your own, bud. Tower music is just a nerd. Yeah, I hear you. If you guys ever been to Amoeba in the Bay, bro, that's the bomb. Reward risk with the follow. Appreciate that. Love from the Philippines. Do you accept commissions outside of US? Yeah, Johan, I do, but the problem is that shipping is very expensive. Sobrang mahal. Sobrang mahal. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I did over here. So I have to try to align the artwork perfectly. You guys see that? It's pretty tough to do. Yeah, and Johan, like I'm sure you know too, like the exchange rate between the peso and the dollar is like ridiculous, bro. I wish, believe me, you know, believe me, I really wish I can like really, especially in the Philippines. I feel like that market is definitely like underserved. Man, real talk, man. If I had like the ability to kind of move around a bit, I wouldn't mind setting up shop in the Philippines. I think like the Philippine scene deserves it. You know what I mean? But you guys are super Tekken heavy though. That's the one thing. Like Tekken is king in the Philippines, so it's like I'm a little bit. I kind of lean more towards like the Street Fighter 2D scene, but obviously, you know. Actually, one of the next builds I have going on is going to be a Korean lever setup. It's super hard to get Korean levers nowadays. Sobra nag yeah, for sure, man. All good. You see the arcade stick community here sometimes. I do. I'm in the group. I don't know if you know that, but I'm in the Facebook group. But I don't comment as much because I'm not in the Philippines. But yeah, I wish I could like set up shop there. You know what I mean? Maybe start like a little business. That would be so cool. But I mean, these are lofty things. But I just feel like the scene in the Philippines can use it, you know? Like, that would be so dope. Have a little shop, you know? Oh yeah, I'm doing a Korean lever build. Yeah, I'm honestly just putting in a Fujin V3. What you guys think about that lever? I think that's a solid lever. Like, I think if I were to get a Korean build, I'd probably get a Fujin. Like, I'm not fancy enough for like a golden lever and any of that stuff yet, you know what I mean? But I think the Fujin's probably like the best bet. And it's like readily available. Oh my god. Guys, this button does not want to go in the perfect spot. Oh. Just need like a little twist. What kind of music you guys been listening to lately, though? Oh my god, guys. There's one button straight kicking my ass. Like, the force that's needed to get it in the right spot is over-rotating it, so I gotta, like, eyeball it right now and drop it in perfect. Okay. Holy crap, that kicked my butt. So, survivalist. Alright. That's it, guys. We have finished the side panels. Let's start working on the main panel. I'm gonna put all my side pieces away. Yeah. Hey, Ramen Rider. Yeah, we're doing a YYH, sorry. YYH, Yuyuhakusho. Let's clean up my workstation a bit. You know what I mean? You gotta work neat, guys. Sometimes I'll be working too sloppy. Gotta make it a point to kind of like clean up. Yeah, for everybody that's tuning in, that's just tuning in, this is the end goal right here. This is the graphics for the Yu Yu Hakusho piece. You know, we got Yusuke, we got the whole gang over here. This is the top panel. Basically all the dudes, right? And then the side panels, which you just saw me build. This is the side panel. It's basically all the goofy scenes. So this client, BlackJackZach, he really loved the Sailor Moon fight stick that I made in the past, and he wanted me to kind of recreate that with Yu Yu Hakusho. So in the Sailor Moon piece, there was all the goofy manga panels, right? So that's basically what we did for the sides. I put all the funny faces that we found from the show and stuff like that. All right, and then on the bottom, we actually have this engraved foam, which I'll show you in detail later. So that's basically it. All right, let's get going. All right, first let's get all this going. No, I don't got any. I don't watch enough of this anime to have any impressions, Zaku. Hey Josh, I need to order all the parts to upgrade the stock JLF in that recent video. The only thing you don't like about your espada. Oh man. Hey, Josh, you can cheat if you have access to buy stuff from Arcade Shock. You could cheat and just buy the fully made auto DIY lever, and you don't have to like buy a JLF or whatever. You don't have to buy like the extra stuff. You could just buy the lever, and then you could buy like the metal bits. Like you could buy like the actuator, the metal actuator, and stuff like that. You don't even need, if you're okay with the stock PCB, you don't even need to replace the PCB with the way I did it. It's not necessary. I don't know what you don't like about your stock lever, but you don't need to do all that. I just kind of like made that video because that's my favorite lever, and I needed to make one. And you know, I just wanted to show everybody what's possible. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tape up the areas that I'm not gonna be using. So that's gonna be this area for the buttons. The reason why I'm taping it up is because I don't want the LEDs to shine through holes that you know, that we're not using, right? Because we will have LEDs in here, and you know, obviously it will shine through. Even though the artwork's covering it, it still will shine through. So I tape up all the areas that I'm not going to use. Oh, just get a new spring then, Josh. Just get like a heavier spring. Yeah, Lino. Honestly, I didn't expect that video to kind of blow up the way it did, you know. I kind of just recorded myself making that lever, then I just explained it. Threw it on YouTube, and like apparently everyone, I had this company in Australia. They're like the Focus Attack of Australia, or like, you know, the local part shop on Australia. They're like, hey, would you be okay if we made this like the jonyfraze edition of a lever? I was just like, okay, man. I mean, I don't make any of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just put it together, bro. You know. So I guess I'm honored. Like, thank you, but you know, I was just like, sure. I just put a link to my YouTube video, I guess. What 4 characters would you like to see in season 3? Viper, Makoto. I want a real charge character. Like, I don't care what it is, if it's a new character or like an old character, like a real charge character, you know, like other than Guile. And let's see, maybe like this is what I would really, this is like my dream character. You know how they did Zeku in Street Fighter V, where he's like 2 characters in one? I wish they did Yun and Yang as one character, but like maybe there's like a tag mechanic where like if you dive kick, like, you know what I mean, like something happens and then Yun comes out, and then or Yun comes out. That would be so sick, bro. That would be my dream. Like, you know what I mean? That would literally be my dream character. I would have so much fun with that. Speaking of levers, guys, we're gonna build out this lever. Get Rama 1/2. Yo, Lino, I know we're kind of OGs, but you know, you remember on Famicom? I don't know what you guys call it in the UK, but here in the States it was Super Nintendo, but I'll just say Famicom because like that's more universal. But remember, there was a fighting game on Famicom. Dude, I have it. Hold up. Let me see if I have it. If it's in my drawer, I'll bust it out. I have it. Oh my god. All right, guys, come on. You guys gotta give me some kudos for this one. I have the Japanese version too. I got the Japanese version. Come on, man. Come on. This is how OG I am. You know how old this is? Guys, this is from like 90... I've had this since 1993. I've had this since 93. I should hang this up, man. This is a dope game. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? I still have that. Yo, Taj, what's up, man? One of our guys ran a mystery tournament for that game. Bro, that game is crazy. That game is fun. It's so fun. It's like one of those sleeper fighting games. I had the adapter too, the Famicom adapter, so I was able to play that game on my Super Nintendo. There was a local shop back. It's way closed. Like back, way back in the day. That used to sell the Japanese imports. And I remember buying that game from there. No, actually, I don't know how I got this game. Either someone gave it to me or... I don't know how I got this game. Either way, I've had it since like 90 something. I've had it since like 93 probably. Alright guys, we are installing the lever right now. Let's get that going. You know what? I'm super derpy. We're gonna build the lever first. Let me put that back. So we will gut this lever really quick. We're not gonna do that crazy video. We're not gonna do the lever from my video, but we will get this pretty close. Actually, that feels really good. Okay, so we are actually, I don't even need to do all this. We are just going to remove Pop, what did you say? The tool goblin? Man, the tool goblin always takes my tools away. Alright. Taji, what's up, man? I see you over here. Taj on YouTube? What's happening right now? It's funny seeing you guys, seeing you guys on both Twitch and YouTube is wild. Okay, so we're gonna install this lever. Okay, let me put this tool back. We don't need it at the moment. I do have an extra tool here. Let us remove this film. Tool goblins, man. Yeah, they just jack all your tools when you're not looking. Okay, so we replaced the shaft here. Shaft. Okay. Try not to lose my E-clip. Yeah, we everywhere, bro. Okay, let me remove that temporarily. I swear I had one of my custom dust washers ready for big homie Zach. I do. Okay. Custom dust washer. This is the ones I make here at the shop. I'm gonna pop that on. Yes, sir. Okay. We have green and yellow gradient ball top. So it fades from green to yellow. Super dope. You serve the community. We should show up, man. Appreciate you, Tokyo. Okay, so this is going to be our topper. Woo, look at that. That's nice, right? With the custom dust washer, clear dust washer. That's going to go right here. It's going to look like that. DBZ, I'm doing all right today. Just, you know, trying my best to finish this build. Let me put this away temporarily. clean up this extra grease. I don't know. I don't understand why they put so much grease into. I'm gonna say something really nasty. I don't understand why they lube the shaft so much. All right, so this is gonna go to the customer. Have them save that. Keep the tool. Clean, nice, nice. Okay, that's all set. Let me get this installed into the lever. You saw Chris CCH was running for the dub. Yep. So yeah, Chris is sponsor. I sponsor Chris. Yep. CCH and Chris Tatarian. I don't know if you guys know that. I also sponsor Chris Tatarian. Chris Tatarian. Oh my god, I love the stick I built for Tatarian. Is so freaking dope. You know what? I actually hit up Chris. I was like, I didn't look. I have an arrangement with Chris because we're like, he doesn't have to use the tag all the time, but he has been lately. Because like, Chris is always in and out between like wanting to go full esports, or like, actually he's not at the moment, but like he was at a moment where he's like, oh, I really want to get like a big sponsor, but he got like a big boy career, which is like super dope. You know what I mean? Like a real career. So he was like, you know what, man, like, thanks so much for the support. Like, I'm going to rep the tag, you know, because he's like, I'm not really looking for a big sponsor at the moment. So he was repping the tag, but I do sponsor him as a fight stick build. Like, I'm his controller sponsor, but since he wasn't really like, since Chris didn't really have, what do you call it? Like, wasn't fishing for like a big sponsor or anything like he was when he was younger. Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I'm just going to rep the tag. What's up, Serge? Bro, you know what's crazy? Yo, Serge, I missed that event. I missed your last event. Like, I didn't even know it was happening till day of, and I already had plans. I was like, ah. I gotta like, I gotta hit our Jersey Discord like more often, bro. Shout out to the Power Surge team. What are you up to? We got the local homies holding it down for the scene over here, man. You needed to laugh. Yeah, bro. Anytime we talk about building fight sticks, it's like everything's just a no diddy. Like I should just have a. I actually need to make a no diddy. I need to make like a no diddy. Like what do you call it? Like bit on the stream. I actually got a chat with CCH sometime by the end of the week. We said we'll catch up. I was like, dude, take your time, man. You just got back from Japan. Like, that's not like, you guys, you guys ever travel that far? Like, I go to the Philippines and like, I am out of whack for it's fine going there because like you're adjusting while you're going there, but when you get home and you try to adjust back to like your normal time, bro, oh my God. It's like you're in a vortex for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I think, you know what it is about Chris? He's just so naturally talented. Like, CCH is so naturally talented and, like, obviously has, like, the skill set to be at the highest level. It's just that, you know, with him not... Listen, he's competing against people that, like, CCH competing against people that don't do anything else besides play Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Where he has like I said, he has a big boy 9-to-5 job. And he just doesn't put in the same amount of time. Like, he'll come home from work and play, you know? Whereas, like, he's definitely, like... How can you compete against people, like, who... Like, a Mena, for instance, even though he didn't make it either, but I'm just giving you an example. Like, Mena plays all day. Like, this is his job. You know what I mean? And the Japanese guys, forget about it. Some of those guys, like, are insane. Like, that's all they do. Yeah, everyone's super talented. And it's like random too. Like you just lose a match and you're out of the tournament. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. So we have installed the lever. Let me get the PCB. Today we're going to be using Brooks 5X board. Okay. We're using Brooks 5X board. Let's get this unboxed. I don't even know if this is a box. What is this? Unsheathed. You have a nice Brooks sticker. This is an OG Brooks sticker too. One time I got some like really fancy stickers. Like I want the fancy stickers. Give me those back. It had like the gecko on there. It's dope. All right. Let's get the bolts I need for the lever. Okay. Got the bolts I need. I'm pretty fortunate today in the sense that this is a traditional fight stick build. There's no extra buttons to wire up, so I can just kind of use a 20-pin harness. So I'm pretty excited about that. I played some SF6 rank in the arcades in Japan. Absolutely spanked playing against... Oh, you got spanked playing against people online? Yeah, yeah. Yo, it'd be really cool if you could play people in the arcade. That'd be cool. Like, I'm sorry, like online people on console and PC can play people in the arcade. That would be dope. But I guess there's like a different set of rules for them. Like, I don't even know how it works. Like, if you play... How did that work, Lino? Was it like time-based? Or like you're allowed to play like so many games? Or like, how does that go? When it... Oh, yeah. Who was that kid? Blas? That kid was holding it down, bro. He was putting in work. He was also really freaking nervous. Like, the most nervous I've ever seen somebody, like, in an interview and stuff. I don't know if it was because of the language barrier, but he was, like, so nervous. He was, like, barely talking. He's like, I just want to... He said, I just want to kick some ass. Like, don't talk to me. It's like 1 game per credit, but you can either play against a CPU, against another cab in the same arcade, or online to the other arcades. That's crazy, man. 1 game per credit. That's insane. I don't know if I can afford that. 1 game per credit? And how much is the game? Is it still 100 yen or is it more? It can't be 100 yen. That's like old school game, right? 100 yen is definitely like... 100 yen is like, what do you call it? Like Third Strike. Danny, where you been at, bro? I haven't seen you in like months. You gonna come in the beatdowns? Okay, guys. PCB is set. I am going to... I start doing this for Brook boards. I don't know if you guys can hear this. You hear that shaky? Shakiness? That's because of the screw terminals. So I'm gonna just slightly screw them down. I do have to install LEDs later, so I do need to get to the power and ground. But yeah, if you don't do this, you'll hear this little like shakiness inside the stick, and I don't like that. Yo, Vice, what's up? How you been? It's 1 game if you play a human. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, winner stays on, right? If you play CPU. 200 yen per game now. Lino, so hold on. If you win your online match, just say you win a match against a human, you still got to pay for the next game? Yeah, the noise is crazy, right? You got to pay for your next game even though you won? Or is it should be you get rewarded to win, no? That's bugged out. All right, guys. I'm trying to find Fightstick stuff. Trying to find the manual for the Brook board. We're gonna need this. Okay. Okay. You can play either safety mode, 2-game limit, win or lose, or standard, where if you lose, you can keep playing for like 3 or 4 matches or until you lose. It's really interesting, at least from how I remember it working. And I'm sure all the directions are in Japanese, right? So you're just like bodied. I would just go in. I would go in and like put a credit in and win or lose and then like not know what to do after. Okay, guys, so we do have the PCB and the lever installed. Okay, we're gonna get our artwork panel right now. If you guys don't remember, this is what it looks like. Have a look at that while I grab the actual print that we did yesterday. Here's the print of that. Came out really good. I do this all in-house, guys, and then I cut it in-house too. I have a laser. I use my laser cutter, the same thing that cuts the enclosures. I use that to cut the artwork as well. Okay. Okay, we're gonna remove the top film for the acrylic here. And after this, I need a sip of water for sure. Getting a little thirsty. Okay. Gotta carefully peel this back.
Don't forget olives.
Okay. me get this lined up here. Saw a little mistake I made though. I forgot to remove the buttonholes for the middle portions. I'm sorry, the screw holes. I'm gonna catch up on chat in 1 sec, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Woo. All right. Let me catch up on chat. Worst thing I found is nearly all the machines had proper busted. When we're playing on our premium stuff, it really causes an issue because it causes missed inputs all the time. It's like a safety net, so if you don't get bodied during a date, keep sweats from staying on the whole time. Gotcha. 1 sec, guys. Some music just started blasting out of nowhere in my house. Okay. Okay, got all the hardware I needed. Gonna loosely install the standoffs, guys. Okay, let's get this side peeled up. Okay, let's get this peeled for you guys. Actually, wait, let me get the other side of standoffs installed. Gonna drop in some of these. What's up, Katana? We're doing a Yu Yu Hakusho piece today, man. I know you're a big anime guy. Oops. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys like the corners I made for this project. It's so fun. Okay. Leave this here temporarily and do a peel for you guys. Cool. All right, Katana. Take care, bro. Have a good day at work. Woo! Very nice. Where's my garbage can? Okay. So, with I'm giving my build customers the options, or if there's nothing in the way. You see how there's like really nothing in the way of the buttons, to add an extra pair of screws just to kind of bolt the artwork down. Not really necessary, just kind of like a nice to do type thing. But sometimes I can't do it because people want buttons at certain locations and it's just in the way. So if you get a commission from me and want this, you could say, hey, can you add the extra bolts just to kind of lock down the artwork? Yeah, I could definitely do that. But again, it's not really necessary. It's just kind of like a nice to do. Or at least, like, some people will want like a graphic very specifically in those locations, and the screw will impede. So it all depends on the person, really, like what they're looking for. But again, not necessary, so it's not a big deal. See? So now we have like middle bolts here. Okay, how's that looking so far, guys? Next up, we have to install the buttons, but we have to make sure they line up. So I have my tray of buttons here. Okay. Now I need the artwork on the screen so I can line it up. All right. So I'm gonna zoom into that so I have a nice placement. And I will try my best to align it. It's always tough to do. Okay. Two more buttons. Two more buttons.
Don't forget the olives.
Okay, I think we have everything installed properly. How'd I do, guys? Buttons looking good. All right. Gonna flip this over. Okay, fun stuff. I made, as you guys may have seen, I started making these corners for these this new edition of Fightstick that I'm basically the jonyfraze edition of my For the Dub, where I have full control, so I can do cool stuff for you guys when I do these commissions. And one of the things that I started doing are these corner things, right? But I, because I have full control over it and I'm doing the commission at hand, I can make like the corners in various colors. So I started making them as like, so check this out. We're gonna do 4 different colors, but they're interchanged with black. So it's gonna be black and red, right? Like this, black and red. Because if you look at the graphics, if you look at the background, it's like red, yellow, blue, then green. So I decided to 3D print a set of each color, right? So this is gonna be like the red corner. Okay, we got the red corner here, like that. And then we're gonna do green. I think green is the second one. Yep, we're gonna do green over here. And then, blue and yellow. Gonna have a nice touch. It'll basically represent one of each of the characters. What's up, Skills? One sec. This bolt is not nice. So that's green on this side. What did we do for number 2? That's 4. This is gonna be blue. Whoa. Uh-oh, wait. I goofed. Guys. My bad. Let me get this out. Ah. I actually have these labeled because the angles are a little bit different for each one. You guys are curious why I had to remove that one? What's up, Skills? What you up to, bro? Okay. One more set over here. What do you guys think? Cool, right? All right. Let's you took the day off? Good for you, bro. Trying to play some Fortnite today. I know nothing about that life. Even though my oldest plays Fortnite a little bit. She hasn't been playing in a while though, because like school took over. Honestly, I don't even know why she has a PS5 in her room. It just sits there. Okay. Got that side in. Okay, guys. So for the 3D printed corners where I have the JF, I'm calling this like the JF edition corners, right? So, I've tried to explain this, but every time you buy acrylic, the variances between each piece is literally different every single sheet of acrylic I get, and it's really hard to lock down a finite size for the gaps of these corners. Okay. So what I've been doing is I've been using these like bubble stickers, and I've been putting them right over here so that I can use it to kind of buffer whether or not I need to add space. Sometimes it fits perfectly depending on the thickness on the panel, or sometimes I need to add space. So I'm still deciding what to do, but if I decide to sell enclosures like this with these 3D printed corners, I may add these stickers. So that's basically why I'm really reluctant to release it, because I haven't really figured out a good solution other than this, you know. So at the moment, that's what I have to do to kind of get these installed without wiggling. Hey, Faxiums, what's up? Thanks for the comment. Let me answer that in a sec. Let me just pop this in and I'll answer that in full for you. How long is the waiting list to get artwork commissioned? Facts are, so I'm at the, this may change, right? But to fully answer your question as best as I could at this particular point in time is that I'm really just focusing on my my company. Okay, so just say if you have like a Hori stick, I'm not going to take those commissions. I'm only going to take commissions for full builds for my company. Okay. So a lot of people ask me that same question. I just don't have the bandwidth to work on other projects other than my own, because it's really, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't have the bandwidth because people are asking for commissions for full builds like this. And honestly, I'd rather take those over just a standard graphics commission, because I would basically like waste time where I could be selling an enclosure and stuff. You know what I mean? I hope it makes sense for you business wise, but that's basically where I'm standing right now as far as taking commissions outside of my brands. Now, if you're looking for a commission, if you want me to do a full build commission like this, I have a wait list that is run on my Discord channel. And if you're interested in that, hit me up via Discord, right? And we could get that arranged. I'm gonna start doing this going forward, because a lot of people have been like getting added to this wait list and then they don't commit. So honestly, it wastes a lot of my time because I'm waiting for them to make a decision by the time, and I need, you know, I'm waiting 3 or 4 days for them to make a decision, and then they just cancel. And so I've been sitting there waiting, holding their spot. And then all of a sudden they cancel the whole project, and I'm sitting there with, you know, like wasted time. You know, I'm basically in layman's terms, I'm a freelance artist. So if I can't book a commission, or like if I'm sitting there with time that I should have been working, then it's detrimental. So now the crew basically recommended that I take a $100 deposit, and it's like that should weed out people who are like 100% committed, as well as you know, obviously the money would go towards the build. So yeah, that's my whole system right there. That's got to be annoying. Yeah, I know, Kratos. It just sucks. Listen, I understand people have like things like, you know, I'm not mad at people's situations. They just have to understand that like while I'm waiting for them to make a decision, even though they already committed, I am literally losing like income. You know, this is what I do full time now. So, you know, I mean, what I do is I just kind of go to the next person, but it's really not fair because like if they do commit and I go to the next person, then they're behind one in line. So I'm like, okay, well, how can I make it so that people are only really serious people are ready to go? And honestly, it's going to be non-refundable because then if they're not ready to go, then honestly, like it made sense the way the guys were explaining to me, like how I should do it. And I'm going to take their advice. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some of these wires plugged in, guys. This is the lever. Yep, I should have put the disc. That should come up on YouTube in a sec. There it goes. Twitch is always faster. I don't know why on the chat. Yeah, I know. It's like, listen, like I just have to do what I have to do, you know? Like I don't have the luxury of waiting around, you know what I mean? I just have to always keep moving. It's a small business. Hope people understand.
Don't forget the olives.
Okay. Got the lever installed, guys. We're gonna start wiring up the main inputs, which is like, we're gonna start with the grounds first, okay? So everything needs a ground, everything needs a signal. You guys are curious what wire goes to what. Usually the black cables are the grounds. Hey, Father Ruckus. Yep, I do. I have something called a dub plate. I'll show it to you. One sec. Let me get this cable installed, and I'll grab my my personal one. This is my low profile leverless, and you can still install real arcade buttons. That was my whole point, because I'm not going to make one of those keyboard things that everyone has, because I don't have the ability to make PCBs, and especially with custom layouts. I want people to still be able to do custom layouts. Yeah, this is like an inch gap right here, so it's really thin. you know, that will still allow people to install their own buttons and parts. You know, there's like a Brook board in here, I think. This is called a dub plate. It's on my website, man, jonyfraze.com, guys. Some of you guys don't like reading. I had a guy, he was interested in a build. I'm like, okay, all the info's on the website. Like, read up first and then come back for questions. They're like, I don't want to read. He's dead ass said, I don't want to read. He said, it's just all words. I was just like, okay. Like, what do you do with those situations? It's so hard to deal with it. I'm just like, okay, well, tell me what you're looking for. Yeah, dude, I mean, one thing fails, it's the whole stick is a wrap. Unless you know how to micro solder. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was you, Corbs. I'm like, what the hell, man? I was like, well, everything's on the website. Those motherfuckers hate reading. Oh, you don't know what the parts are. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So you're not really into the hobby, so you don't understand what what you're reading. Got it. See, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. What do you prefer? Korean or Japanese? Food? Japanese. And actually, if we're talking about food, I like Korean barbecue more than... Actually, I don't know. Shit, that's a tough one. I honestly, if I were to live off one more cuisine, it would be Japanese food. Levers, I like Japanese levers. You're just a gamer who wants a nice stick. Got it. Yeah, but you know, like there's stuff in the notes there that like, okay, this one has LEDs, like X, Y, and Z. Okay, let's get this going. That's the grounds, guys. We're gonna do the punches, and then we're gonna do the kicks. Then we have to install the auxiliary button cables, and then we should be good to go. Oh, then LEDs. We gotta do LEDs. Gonna try to do this as neat as possible because we have to make room for the LEDs to shine through. PCB button. Yeah, but you know, Google's your friend, my friend. You can Google stuff. But I get it. It takes time. It takes time. Really, it just boils down to how much artwork you want, how fancy parts you want to get. That's really, Corbs, is that really what it is? What did you reckon to... that's a Japanese lever. Faxi. But yeah, Corbs, so to answer your question, I mean, to break it down, it's like the biggest things that change price is like how much artwork you want, right? How fancy buttons you get, because like certain, like Sanwa buttons, for instance, are like $2.50, maybe $3 tops to spend for a button, like a standard Sanwa button. And then like the newer buttons out there that are like micro switch based, like these gravities, these are almost $6 a button. Like it's like $5 and change, and then like by the time you pay for tax and shipping to you, yeah, it's like $6 a button. You know what I mean? So that drastically, and then you multiply that by, in this case, 8, right? That drastically changes the price. Artwork, you know, getting graphics done, how many panels you want, that's all time. So it all has to do with that. If you're to fully answer your question, Corbs, that's basically it. But yeah, you could. I mean, if you need detailed like explanation of what's going on, you know, you could always look up the parts. That's why, you know, everyone in the Discord crew, they definitely help out big time. Everyone kind of is like a know-it-all. Even I don't know everything. Some of these guys have different experiences and like have tried different parts out, so everyone kind of has like a little bit of a different knowledge base, you know what I mean? Okay, we're almost done wiring, guys. Still got a little bit more to do, but we're getting there. Guys, remind me to update this PCB because there is a major update to this board that is like, you need this update. If you don't do this update, it's like, this PCB is so sensitive, right? Where if you vibrated the stick, you'd get an input. It's the craziest thing ever. Yeah, if you're new to the hobby, it's definitely a lot to take in, but it's not that bad. Once you kind of like, it's literally just like any hobby. There's just a little bit of a learning curve with like the parts and stuff, but not so bad. All right. Our zip tie bonanza continues, guys. A lot of people think you can't wire stuff up clean with the 20 pin cable. You can. It's not. It's definitely possible. It's not as clean as if you did like awesome braided work like our boy Lionel. I don't know if Lionel's still in the chat, but Lionel is like a master. So much so he wrote the damn guide on it. You know, if a dude writes a guide for something, you know, they mean business. Okay. Got one more cable to pop in, guys, and that's the touchpad cable. So far it's looking clean, right? What do you guys think? Not bad, right?
Well, I was just listening to the boy.
All right.
Hey, man, phrase is bad, man. You got them beats to make you say,
You're on break already? How you get to work and go on break right away? Damn, I want your job, bro. I'm good, man. We're just getting through this build real quick. Hey, Ben. I'm about to order my Chulix today. Sorry I didn't listen to you. Wait, what do you mean I didn't listen? You didn't listen, Ben. Ben, where are you buying your Chulix from? I don't even know where to buy one nowadays. I got mine from a group buy from Tokyo Attack, but I don't know if I think Tokyo Attack isn't in business as much as they used to be anymore. So I don't even know how to get a Vulix anymore. You said don't buy one because you never use it anymore? Oh, yeah. Dude, they just sit here, bro. Like, literally, they're just furniture at this point. I just put crap on top of them. Chino-chan. Okay, if you're gonna buy a Vulix though, Ben, bro, make sure you get a legit one and not the real fake Chulixes. Hold on, guys. One sec. I'm tripping right now. These Brook boards are so different, man. Touchpad. Okay. Touchpad L3. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. So I have the schematics up on my browser. Touchpad L3. Yo, Lion, what's up, man? Yo, Taco, what up? What you guys up to today? Definitely hump day, right? Wednesday vibes. Yeah, we're using the Brook 5X board. Nice, man. 27th? That's a date? Yeah. It's a Thursday. That's all I remember. I put 27th, right? Whatever's on the flyer, I'll be there. I'll be there setting up. No, yeah, this is the one that works natively. Yeah, on PS5. The Plus only works for fighting games. Okay, guys. I'm almost done with my zip ties. Got to do the bottom panel. And then we got to get the LEDs in. So let's do the bottom panel after this. Okay. What other zip ties do I need? These need to get cleaned up a bit. Maybe. Actually, it's not so bad. I'll do the main braid here. Uh-oh, guys. Emergency. We're out of zip ties. Okay. Sorry, guys. That's what we got so far. I need a drink of water. Whew.
Another Johnny
Woo, so far that's what we got. But I'm gonna save that for the last. You know what? Let me start angling down some of these wires. We need the headroom. Okay. So I'm going to move this like this. Temporarily. We still have this panel to install. But I do need to work on the bottom panel right now. That's this guy right here. You see I already have the LED array ready to go. Okay. But first we need to put on the foamy for it. So let me get this. You got the plus. It's okay. Honestly, the plus is better because it plays on PS4, and that's you still have a lot. The thing about the 5 export, it doesn't play on PS4. Weird. And then they're releasing a new gen. They're releasing a new gen, like Gen 4. I forgot. There's a new brickboard coming out. That's basically the Gen X, but it drops the Xbox support in favor of PS4 support, which is like kind of crazy. Saludos desde Chile. Bienvenidos, hermano. ¿Qué pasó? I don't know how hardware works, but why can't they just support everything, I wonder? It's just the cost of the chips, Ben. You know what I mean? Like they gotta like stack all these chips on the board, and you know what I mean? I mean the universal board was pretty close, but then new generations started happening. They could do it. You know what I mean? They could definitely do it, bro. It's just whether or not you want to pay $200 for a PCB. Because you know how Brook is, like they make great stuff, but they charge you for it. That's why the whole GP2040 CE movement, that's their whole like crutch, you know, which I don't know. Like the one thing I don't really like appreciate about the GP20, like yes, I love the open sourceness of it, but they like almost like disrespect Brook. They're like, oh, like F Brook, like why are you paying for Brook stuff? But it's like, listen, like those guys paved the way for stuff like this. You know what I mean? They literally paved the way. So you really like gotta chill out. Like I think they gotta chill out a little bit on that. And listen, I support the hell out of them. You know, I use their products. I use their software. I make videos for like I support the living crap out of it because I love the open sourceness out of it. But I think the aggression towards the Brook thing can be toned down a little bit because like you know Brook is an innovator in a way. Like, they definitely made stuff for a market that wasn't you know that needed it. And I don't think that they should be discredited for that just because they're trying to make a, you know, trying to make some money. They are a company after all. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I just think they're like overly aggressive towards the towards Brook, and I don't really feel like that's like necessary because just the fact that they're open source is like enough, you know. It's like, okay, we're open source. I'm like, all right, awesome. You know, that's all you need to do. Like, open source version. But you know what I love about GP2040, the CE community, is that they're a community. It's not one company controlling everything, thus the open sourceness, and there's so much innovation. So right now, I'm even trying to tell Brooke, like, hey, you guys are falling behind, you know? Like, you're literally falling behind because, like, everyone's pushing the boundaries over here. I'm just buffing down a little bit of the edges, guys, what I see. Brooke is good if you're a pro. No. That's definitely not the case. No. Yeah, JZT, like, that's not a true statement, because the GP2040 CE actually performs better. It performs better. I use it in my daily. You know what I mean? I use it in my daily. It's definitely beyond dude, you can do crazy stuff with GP2040 CE. Like the Brook stuff, honestly, Brook stuff is more for casuals, because you just install it and run it, and that's about it. Like pros probably would benefit more from GP20 because you can go into the options, change things, you can remap buttons the way you want it. I feel that statement is, like, for me, is a total opposite. Like, pros are preferring the GP2040 CE, you know, and Brook is just kind of like for instance, this one is a standard build, you know, it's just like 8 buttons, so you can just plug this in and the Brook is good to go. But like, if there's multiple buttons, like, you can remap the buttons, you can make different profiles, you can make shortcuts to change profiles. It's so much different. Yo, what's up, Paolo? How you been, brother? If you ever watch my GP2040 CE videos on my channel, you'll see what I mean. I'll be right back, guys. I have to get something from the labs. Okay. You know what would be awesome? A silicone grip for joysticks. Lately, I've been slipping on my lever. I don't know what to tell you about that, Paolo. You know what you need, dude? You need that Hori lever. What's that? The crap. Bullet. The bullet doesn't move. Like, you know how the shafts, like, God, this is so no diddy, guys. But you know how, like, you could spin a JLF. The bullet, it stays fixed. So maybe you want to look into that. The tournament's got you sweating, bro? What have you been playing on locals, or? You talking about locals or just online or what? Bro, I apologize. I haven't been out that often, man. It's just like life has just been a little crazy lately. I'm trying to stay busy, you know what I mean? So like, at the point where in small business life, man, like, you miss one day, it's like detrimental. I was telling people earlier, I was like, for commissions, I'm gonna start taking a deposit, because then it will guarantee that only the real serious people, you know, are on the queue. Yeah, like, my main stick is a GP2040 CE. What's up, Rafa? See you over there. Is Brook coming out? No, I mean, they don't need to come out with their own version of it. They're just gonna, like, maybe steal, like, maybe not steal, but like come out with the same features, like have a web configurator and have auxiliary inputs and, you know, be able to make shortcuts and profiles and stuff. Like, they need to do all that stuff. You could buy them a focus attack, bro. Wait, but I think it's like you set out and forget it to me. Wait, what? I think I would switch if I were to do it again for my stick. I would have one for my leverless. Okay. Yeah, I agree too, Paolo. I listen, I've talked to Brooke. I was like, guys, like, here's what's happening in the scene, and you guys need to, like, adapt, because they have this. The only view that they're seeing is from the pro player scene. There's that, but you gotta understand, pro players are not like fight stick nerds. They just want their controller to work, right? So their view of like what is needed is very limited, and Brook also has the ear of people who actually like use them for to make products, which is good because that makes some money, but they're very focused on what that particular, like just say certain companies need, that they're ignoring the bigger community who actually uses their DIY products. So there's that. Okay, we're putting in the paper shims, guys. I'm missing one. Be right back.
Another jonyfraze production.
Yeah, they're saying like fall. The last time I heard, that's their target is fall. But they also didn't do one thing. They don't have any auxiliary ports where you can plug in like extra auxiliary buttons and then map them. That's the problem. They need to add extra ports. Okay, guys, we're gonna snip this cable here. Get that. Cut. Ah. Oi, Musubi. What's up? Split black and red cable, guys. Okay. Get this stripped. Yeah, like you could do the Brook Gen 5 has the ability to do the screen. You know what I mean? So you could do the screen. That they're good on. The screen and stuff, that's already done. I'm just talking about the other stuff. Okay, guys. So we are going to now install the LEDs, right? And I need to plug this in correctly because they're not labeled on the board anymore. I don't know why they don't label it on the board anymore. So I need to hit the red cable on this spot right over here, and I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 6th spot on the board, I need to connect the ground. So let's do that. Let's do that first. So we need power and ground, if you guys are curious what the hell I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Okay. So I got the LEDs connected. Once that's on, I can put the front panel on, which is right here. Let's get this in.
You're listening to the sounds of jonyfraze.
Okay. You guys see the custom engraved bottom we did? Shout out to BlackJackZach. Okay. Get this over here. I get some feet. I gotta re-up on feet, guys. I'm almost out. One sec, Musabi. I got you on that question. Okay, I know this is if this a fight stick thing doesn't work out, Johnny, we could start our own Filipino boy band in the motherland. Call ourselves the expats. That one, you know, that expat. That's hilarious, bro. Yo, you can sing, Musabi? You can sing? Blinking my heart. Oh my god. You're Phil, you can't sing? I can't sing. I could DJ though. The next single will be Tignan Mo. And it'll be like, you know, bahala ka sa ako, tignan mo. Like that. There. You know what I mean? And so we just like after every bar, we say tignan mo. That's fire, right? Come on. It's okay when you're Filipino, you just sing anyway. Automatic. Or an artist, yeah, that's true. Just in our blood, right? Yeah, eventually. Or you'll just end up like working in an industry that's supporting that type of stuff. I gotta get my Tagalog up though. My Tagalog sucks so bad, bro. Karaoke is your training ground. Musabi, your Tagalog's on point like that? And you guys speak other languages? My Tagalog also sucks pretty bad, but I can understand it all. See, the thing about, Joshua, so like for me, like my dad's Bisaya, he speaks Bisaya, right? Rest in peace to my pops. But yeah, my dad, like, and his Tagalog was never great because he just basically like spoke like a mangled Bisaya English Tagalog mashup. So like I never really like, you know. Yeah, JZT, my dad's from Dumaguete, so they speak Bisaya down there. It's not that much different, but like when I was in Dumaguete, like last year, I was like having really trouble understanding everybody. It was hard. I tried my best. But everyone down there speaks English just like they do in Manila. Okay, guys. So far, so good. Look at this. Put the lever on. Woo! Okay, let's do a quick test. Where is my USB cable? The prison dancers? Yeah, man. I've seen those guys. Those guys are no joke. Okay. So I'm going to hold down start and select. And we're going to plug this in. Oh, we got lights. Do we have lights? Are they reacting to my voice? Yes, they are. There we go. Okay. So we got that going on. We're going to update the Brook board. All right. Firmware update. Okay, here we are, version 1.42. I'm going to hit update. There's a lot of foreigners there now. That's why we could speak English and copy their accent. When I was in Dumaguete, there was a lot of British people there. All they did was go scuba diving. I'm actually thinking how we could do a cool collab. I'm waiting for the right people to work with, but can also do a Manny Pacquiao English accent. What's up, MD Soul? Okay, guys. So, I think we got everything hooked up properly. Let's do a quick button test. We're gonna open up hardware tester. Oh, look at that. It shows up as a DualSense. Oh, I gotta do... Hold on, guys. This is a problem. When you do this update, guys, you have to hold down start to reset it to auto. Okay, there we go. You see how it says... See how it first connected as a DualSense? Now it's an Xbox controller? Yeah, that's what we need. You need to reset it. Okay, so let's do up, down, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Let's do L3. Share. Yep. I like how Brook, this is the one thing I like about Brook. They make, they know that touchpad does nothing on PC, right? So they map it to a double share button. Okay, so then home button, yep, share, start and share. Cool, everything's working. Let's actually do a game test real quick. Let's turn on Street Fighter 6. Yeah, select, I guess. I mean, that's what I used to call it, but nowadays it's share. Random, I do all my graphics on touchpad. Wait, what? Dude, PlayStation decided to call it the share button, bro. I don't know why. They literally call it the share button. Options. Remember when start was start, and now it's options? Mouse would be easier, but I just use your finger. I can't. I need to use my Wacom tablet, Musabi. I'm old like that. Hey, Mimic King, what up? I didn't see your comment. Or which comment? Here or somewhere else? When you say that, that's like 900. Because I post on everything, so I don't really know. Yeah, let me know what you mean, mimicking. Hold on, I started a new job as an arcade repair tech. Awesome. Yo, congrats. That's cool, man. Brought my BnB build to my interview. Show them that I know your stuff. Thanks for helping get a job. Bro, what? Hold on, man. That's so cool. I'm gonna feature this on the YouTube video. So shout out to Mimic King Axel right over here. He said he started a new job as an arcade repair tech. He brought his BnB Fightstick to the interview, showed them that he knew his stuff, and it helped him get his job. That is so fire, bro. Congratulations, and I'm glad I could help in that sort of way. I didn't even know that I could do stuff like that, but that is so sick, man. Congrats. Dope, man. That's so fire. So fire. If you don't mind me asking, what company is it? You don't have to answer that if it's like, you know. Wow.
Fighting ground.
Yeah, that is super awesome, man.
Training. Pow Pow Cafe 6.
All right.
Yo, we got that EX color from Street Fighter League, guys. Desertland and Atlanta by Millennia. I don't. So it's like an arcade. That's pretty sick, man. Maybe I can get a job like that if Musabi, you see, that's my job. If stuff doesn't work out. Hold on, I'm just gonna mute the game, guys. All right, so let's test out my. Arcade car museum type thing. That's so cool. Yeah. Everything works, by the way, guys. I'm just messing around right now. Does that not work? I'm trying to get like a max damage combo. I want the bars not to refill. Okay, drive gauge 1. Refill standard. Okay. Oh, here we go. I need to fix this to standard. Okay. Wait, why is it not going down? SA gauge recovery fixed. Oh, wait, oh, I see. This is why I'm tripping. I'm trying to do like this big ass combo. Fuck. I need to spend 1 bar. I just do this. Because I spent the bar already to get flame stocks. Wow. There's a gap there? Wow, there's a gap. What the hell? There's no, you can't level 2 there? Why? I guess you could only do level 1? You can't even level 1 there. Oh, dang. So what's a better ender? How many frames is the jump? 43 frames?
Another jonyfraze production.
Always 45. I think maybe the best combo route for max damage would be end with this, right, into level 1, right? Maybe just a DP? Whoops. Oh, okay. Second one, I need to do that. You gotta try that lever? Yeah. That's like 50% damage? I think I could do better. I just don't know what to do. Nah, you can't do anything after that. Or maybe I could just do... I could just go into level 2. Okay, yeah. Wait. Okay. Damn it. Wait, shit, man. No. Alright, last try. Is that the Capcom Code color? Yeah, it is. You like it? Wow. I keep getting hit with that. All right. Let's just do a regular ass combo. Actually, I'll do a fake combo to level 3. There we go. That's our fake you can't do in real life combo because of the meter. That's what, like 70% damage, something crazy like that. All right, guys. The stick works. We do have everything working. Let me turn off the game real quick. Do have everything working? This stick is done, guys. C's, what up, man? How you been, man? This is a repost because I'm having trouble with internet. I know you don't play a lot of Tekken, but who do you main? I played Aliza in 7, and then I started with Yoshi in 8, but I just didn't continue. I don't know if you know Shin Paolo. Shin Paolo is one of the top players in our area. I would need to train with Shin Paolo. He said he would have to teach me. Okay, guys. So let's take a tour of the stick. We are completely done. We got Yusuke on the top. Classic Yusuke pose. This quote says, "I don't care if she's a girl, a baby, or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out." Classic. That's a quote. Literally, the client wanted me to put on the stick. All right. And then we have the yellow to green gradient lever with the clear dust washer for the dub dust washer. Shamba gravity KS buttons with LEDs that react to my voice, and you can also change it via the remote or your app or Bluetooth app. We got the rest of the boys on this side. We got the goofy faces all over. All right, so we have goofy faces for all the characters all over. Got one side here, got one side here, got one side here, and then we have the USB panel here. Japanese logo on this side as well. And then on the bottom, we have foam etching of Botan. All right, really, really fun on the bottom. And then shout out to BlackJackZach, who commissioned this build. But yeah, this guy is cooked and we are done. Let's go. Yeah, so I have my laser cutter so I could do custom foam etching. I'll only do them for like for commission builds though. Boom. Really nice, right? All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna cap the stream right now. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna get this guy tested a little bit more on PlayStation 5, for instance. Make sure that works there. Get this nice and packed up, and we are done. Any Yu fans in the chat? All right, let me actually do a nice thing and raid somebody today. I've been ending stream like a savage lately. CJ, are you streaming, sir? I don't know if CJ's streaming. One second. No? Okay. So we're gonna go raid Bizarro Wolf. Let's go raid Bizarro
Bob, what's
Wolf.
your secret? How can we offer this nationally recognized mattress for such a low price every day?
Easy! Our Consumer Reports recommended treasure mattress is handcrafted right here in the States using quality materials like high-density memory foam, gel cooling layers, and an individually wrapped...
Later, guys. I appreciate you guys. JZT, salamat. Salamat po. Musubi, salamat. Steez, take care, bro. Success and victory. Yes, sir. Okay, guys, we're going to raid the homie Bizarro Wolf. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace, peace. YouTube, I'll catch you guys later.